Comprehensible input is a term that was coined by Stephen Krashen some years ago, and basically it has to do with just exactly what the name implies. The input or our speech to our students, our teaching, whatever we're doing needs to be comprehensible. Now, I think originally we were looking at primarily slowing down speech, enunciating carefully, making yourself as clear as you can with how you present orally your material. We have now broadened the definition of comprehensible input to include a variety of other things, such as I can be more comprehensible if I am showing visuals and photographs and illustrations. These can be things that students are looking up on the internet in order to support their understandings. They can be anything that the teacher brings in to illustrate a point. Certainly the use of textbooks and how they're laid out, how they're organized, has to do with comprehensibility. If a book is too cluttered and has too much information and too many charts and graphs and pictures on a page, it's not comprehensible. So the teacher will then need to do something to help the youngsters be able to navigate through that text. If a text has no support materials, no words are highlighted or bolded or explanations are not clear, once again the teacher needs to take note of that and help the students understand what is there. Graphic organizers are used widely in classrooms. They can certainly help English learners to structure the complex information that they are learning. One thing that I like to encourage teachers to do is to fill one of the graphic organizers in partially for students to use. The key topics may be included in the graphic organizer so that the students have an opportunity to complete the rest of the graphic organizer on their own. In the secondary grades, teachers can use study guides, and for the English learners, some of the topics could be filled in ahead of time. Other ways that we can make those content concepts clear is by paraphrasing frequently when I'm giving information. I may certainly keep my lectures to a minimum for English learners, but sometimes you do need to provide information orally to students. So if I can present this information in more than one way, it gives the students an opportunity to hear it in more than one way. We can also do a lot of sharing with students. I like to have kids do activities in which one will be perhaps reading a short passage to the other then paraphrases back or tries to repeat the information back as best as he or she can. This is not only helping to make the content more clear, but it also gives them an opportunity to use English. And if they're not using English, they will not learn English.